Well, look at that. A live stream. Been a few days, hasn't it? But I'm safe, as you can tell, because I put out a video today. That's basically what's been taking up all my time. Turns out, it's a little difficult to make sin videos on fighting games, so I had to, invest myself. And nearly all my time. You'd think it'd be the opposite, that sinning a fighting game would be pretty easy? That's what I once thought too. But turns out that they have a lot of just reoccurring sins, and to keep the video from sounding like every sin from sounding exactly the same, I have to come up with a lot more ways of writing things. So that's why the video was like 4 days late, or was it 3? And I haven't streamed for what, 5 days in a row? Or was it 4? I've lost all track of time. My voice has barely been used since I recorded lines. But hello all my wonderful friends, children, grandchildren, whatever you may be. Pets, you know, there's virtually any nickname I can come up with at this point. And we're doing Afterbirth, you know, we got some stupidity to finish up, to see how the story ends. Until Mortal Kombat 12, I guess. So I figured, why not go ahead and get it out of the way? Because I don't want to come back months later then play it once I'm completely rusty on fighting games again. So it makes sense to do it now. You're watching the new video, hopefully you liked it. As I was saying a second ago, it's not actually that easy to make sim videos on fighting games. Because a lot of the sins are just reoccurring. Like the same ones kind of happen over and over again. And I don't like my videos to basically just repeat themselves again and again. By sending the same mistake over and over. So I have to come up with some creative ways around that. And it takes a bit more time. But hopefully I did a good job. That one I had to rewrite that script like 3 times before I was finally happy with it. My first couple scripts were pretty goddamn terrible. I still wasn't completely satisfied with it by the end, but I didn't want to delay it any further. So I was like, okay, this will have to be it. The one who sinned 3 Kingdom Hearts games, I'm pretty proud of that. What are we streaming after this? Don't Nod's new game, Tell Me Why, is fully out. One guy wants you to tackle it because he says it has an agenda, so you know he's a moron. I don't really know much about that one other than it's 2 twins going to Alaska or something like that. I'm a bit more interested in Don't Nod's other game, the Twin Mirror game. I'll definitely be playing that one. Whether I play Tell Me Why or not, I'm not entirely sure. I might give it a shot, but what am I playing after this? I don't know yet. Since I kind of already banked Marvel Avengers in the bag, so don't have to worry about playing that right now. I definitely want to play Spelunky 2 soon. One of the twins is trans. Oh yeah, there is a trans character in it. Like I said, if they want to tell that story, they have to do a good job. They don't get a free pat on the head for being inclusive. You still have to be effective. So I very well may not like it because I think they did a poor job implementing that. But I've not really paid much attention to that game at all. I actually hadn't even heard of it until months after it had been announced. But I might give it a shot, who knows. After Life is Strange 2 was a major disappointment for me, I kind of lost a lot of faith. Well, technically after Vampire and Life is Strange 2. I kind of lost a lot of faith in Donut. Which is a shame, because I was actually really into them for a while. And they released those 2 stinkers one after another. Time for Mortal Kombat after meth. You know, I wouldn't mind selling meth. It seems like a good business opportunity. Just that idea, you get fed up with everything else, you're like, fuck it, I'm selling meth. It's like you're sick of your other job, I'm doing this. That seems like a good idea for a lot of people. My vampire vid is one of your favorites. A lot of people really like that stream because I got really, really mad. Would I ever play Among Us? You know, I actually did buy that, I just haven't played it yet. There's my announcements out of the way. Please fucking don't, man. What's up, Cut Stupid? How have I been doing vaginally? Vaginally, I've been doing well. No problems to report there. Other than just, you know, being exhausted the past couple days where I've just been relentlessly plugging away at the video. There's a reason that was like 3 or 4 days late. You find it more impressive to say the one who sinned FF13? I consider the entire, you know, Kingdom Hearts saga, the 1, 2, and 3, all the ones that I didn't play, to be far more convoluted than anything Final Fantasy 13 has to offer. 13 is just dumb and boring. But it's not really confusing. I'm on my last cup of green tea, chat. My secret stash of it that I discovered a few weeks ago, I made my last cup of it right now. After this, it's all out until the stores start restocking this stuff again. So, what'd you guys think of the Mortal Kombat 10 video, by the way? I was kind of worried about it. I was never technically ever satisfied by the script. Solace, thank you. Still got it. I still live sort of pandemic absolutely kicking me down at this point, but who is not being kicked at this point? I hope hopefully you didn't catch it and you're just, you know, stuck at home or something. But hopefully you'll completely rebound either way, regardless, once the vaccine is all, you know, tidied up, released to the public. I'll do my best to entertain you for a few hours tonight, though. My addiction to tea will be unsatiated. Well, I have other types of tea. I've got, you know, my regular morning English breakfast stuff and a bunch of like tea packets that Sarayu sent me. Somehow you laughed your ass off when it came to Tom Clancy. Yeah, I kind of made that joke twice just because it was kind of funny to insinuate that the game, instead of being a martial arts tournament, was more like, you know, seems like it was trying to like, you know, ingratiate itself to the Call of Duty crowd with all the extra infamous on, you know, special forces and stuff. So I had to throw in both of those and replace them with the case. Good stuff, but I'm slightly disappointed that you didn't mention how former hype villain Quan Chi now goes down like a chump. I don't really consider Quan Chi to be that hyped. He was always just more like the worm tongue of the series. I guess that's one way of putting it. He's never been, you know, the big bad. He's just been like the henchman. But he's not the only character that gets a, you know, kind of a bad, you know, Melina went down like a bit, well, I almost said went down like a bitch too, but that would have probably been, you know, insensitive. She got taken out pretty quickly too. And there's just a bunch of characters that are dropped into it with like little rhyme or reason and little explanation. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff I cut out of my original script because it was just messy. I didn't like my first couple drafts of it, so I just kept going back and like paring it down to like the core concepts I wanted to hit them on. And hopefully that, you know, then just reiterate those and make them better. Probably could have done with another rewrite, but I didn't have time. Person got COVID in your class and half of your class still needs to go. Luckily, you can quarantine till the 24th. School is done. Yeah, schools are starting to open up again, aren't they? That's gotta be... I'm guessing some of you are still in that. Hopefully you're allowed to wear masks, and you'll bring some like hand sanitizer with you or something. Alright, I guess I should pull the game up. Awesome, thank you for the 5-month sub, by the way. Time to cleanse our palates from Avengers with good old MK. I guess. I mean, I'm not exactly huge into fighting games, you know. No, I don't... But thank you also to Newman Din for your 2 months. And it's been like a week or two since I played a fighting game, so I've probably already forgotten all the muscle memory of it.
Conquer.
So we're playing Aftermath tonight, which is technically an entirely, you know, part 2 to the story mode almost. I'm not sure if when I do a video on NK11 I would end up using Aftermath. That might be big enough to make its own video on. But we'll see. You did a workout on Monday with a mask on and you felt like shit since? Was a lot of cardio involved? Yeah, I'm gonna guess trying to do a lot of cardio with a thick mask in the way might cause some breathing issues. You love the MK10 video? Thank you. Your mom's a teacher and it's time to totally tweak her lessons, I'd imagine. I'd imagine they have to keep the students further away from each other.
Conquer. Story.
So,
Taoist story. Part 1. Part 2.
yep.
Aftermath.
They're even calling it part 2. You have asthma, and bro, yeah, asthma will definitely do it to you. Freaking heavy, so you think you cause yourself, yeah. Maybe only wear the mask if you're going to be like lifting weights, you know, something that's less aerobic. Or like, you know, strength training. That might be a bit easier on you. Person in your class got COVID and half of the class still needs to go. Yeah, I read that already, didn't I? But hopefully you're safe. Hopefully everyone's safe. Probably going to start spreading a lot more before we actually get a vaccine for it, hopefully by the end of the year. So just, you'll maintain all those safe practices. Fujin looks like Virgil now? I don't know. Do we have to consider every person with white hair, but not who isn't old, to be Virgil now? I don't think everyone looks like Virgil. That takes a certain condescending, you know, brow. So chat, I've been looking into this whole VTuber thing, this VTuber craze that's catching on. I might have to adapt. There might have to be a, you know, an anime version of me at some point. In the corner of the screen, it's moving and animating. The new hot thing. It'll be creepy at first, but you'll get used to it. Oh, hell no. But the market demands. You can have this, you know, soothing voice coming out of a cute anime girl. That's also like a, you know, a dog. Or a cat. Someone, yeah, I think it was Cosmic, actually did draw a gender bent version of me on the Discord. It's like, oh, hell, it begins. Aftermath took you like 3 hours? Well, part 1 didn't take but no.
Part 2.
Who knows? Maybe we'll finish Aftermath tonight then. No. We have an anime of Natalia Poklonskaya. I think that's the Russian or Ukrainian woman that was in the military uniform and very anime-ish looking, right? We will call your VTuber avatar Sinner-chan, huh? It can be a gender-bent version with devil horns. Devil seems too tame though. You need something different. Yeah, you gotta market yourself right. No, I just get like, yo, I'd have an animated avatar looks like Phil Lamar. I've heard some people compare voices, like I'm like the white Phil Lamar. First found you, you thought it was like, yeah, this man's voice is deep. I can go even deeper though, chat. It takes a little bit of warm up, but I can get it even deeper and deeper. Until it's just nothing but a really deep, creepy vocal fry.
Part 1, Part 2.
Only thing good in Aftermath is that Kerry Tagawa is Shang. Really, is it that bad? I mean, Part 1 was pretty, well, stupid too, but hey.
Aftermath.
Give us my best Tyrone voice. There are a lot of Tyrones out there. And I can't do black voices. My voice doesn't... There's no way I can fake that. It just doesn't work. That's a certain, you know, aspect to it that I can't, you know, replicate. You have an anime version of you. I need to look like a DMC character. Chad, you lack imagination, Chad. Come on. You have to be original. It has to be your brand. Anyways, let's get started. Hopefully this game is running better than the last time I played it, where it got really, you know, janky. Just get a long coat and boots.
2. Aftermath.
Alright, medium, subtitles off. Continue. Give anime Dart big shoes. Will I ever review Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory? You mean the music game that isn't even out yet? I'm highly doubtful I'll ever play that one. I'm not exactly a rhythm gamer. No, I'll do that one right after I release my sim video of you know, Rhythm Dash. Or whatever that game's called. Last time on Mortal Kombat. use dash. Oh, that's it. You could sell that crystal. No, that's priceless. That's an Etsy collector. I can play Persona 4 dancing all night. Knock out a Persona game, y'all. If I get an avatar chat, it'd have to be in Persona style.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden.
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my place as the new protector of Earthrealm, once it is restored.
You honor me, Raiden.
Now go find the Dragon
honor
Balls.
is mine, Lord Liu Kang.
Game is loud.
The
Just that
sands
one
of
section
time
was
are
loud.
now yours to shape. It falls upon you to architect a new history.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
I shall advise you for as long as my mortality allows.
Weird seeing Raiden
But
without
have no
your
doubt,
glowing eyes.
You are up
You're
to
not the same
task.
man.
Then
It shows off just how white he is and why he's like,
Let
you know,
us
just pretending to be a
begin.
Japanese man. I'm gonna have to turn this game's volume down, aren't I? We got swelling orchestral music. I can pause, right? I can. Hold on a second. Chat's ears are being blown out right now. Remember when the Cages were main characters for one game? Alright, that should hopefully do it. Take a sip of tea for luck. Almost hit skip there. So he just automatically knows how to like rewind and recreate history?
Before you doom us all.
Maybe not. That's the portal good guys use. Wreathed in flame. Why do you look like Titus from FF10? Like, only older. I don't know, I just had that impression.
Wolf? Putin? What are you?
Cease your magic before the hourglass shatters.
Even here at the dawn of time, you spew lies and deceit. We will not hear it.
In defeating Kronika, you destroyed her crown. Without it, you can't restart history. The hourglass will shatter. All realms will be lost.
Fujin, is this true?
Kronika's every action was taken to ensure her crown's preparation. She would not dare to restart history without it. How do you know this?
Kronika came to each of us. For our help, she offered places in her new era. For refusing her, we were banished to a void beyond time.
We could observe the events leading up to
Why
your
didn't she
siege of
just
the
not
keep,
summon you back
but we were powerless
to
to
your
intervene.
reality?
But then...
The future?
came
What?
Kronika. The void seal was broken open, permitting our escape via the hourglass.
If you know so much about the hourglass, how do you propose I reset the timeline?
With the crown.
The cloud.
The crown is destroyed.
Only in our present, not in our past.
And while I
Oh,
cannot
they are so bad at
restart
time travel
history without
stories.
the crown,
You can send travelers back into the current timeline.
I see. I must return to the moment before Kronika's defeat. End that battle differently, so that her crown remains
Are
intact.
you fucking kidding me?
That leaves too much to chance. Kronika must never possess the crown. Otherwise, you cannot guarantee victory.
What do you propose, sorcerer?
That you send me into the past to steal the crown from my island before Kronika sends Cetrion to claim it. I'll then deliver it to Lord Raiden, and together we'll defeat Kronika. With the crown and hourglass under our control, we can restart history safely.
Well, they are rebooting their game already inside the game itself.
Because I am a snake who's toiled beside Kronika, learning her secrets. I know them.
Do you think Ed Boon is just constantly rewriting himself no matter what he writes? It's like, no, that wasn't good enough. I gotta scratch it out.
A word?
What's up, Soraya? And also, just finished watching Dark. Best time travel story you've ever seen.
How is it you conspire against Kronika? Did her promises of grandeur not suit you?
She wanted me to be her pawn, not her partner. She sculpted my entire existence to serve her, to collect souls for her crown.
I thought you served Shao Kahn, though, and we're fine with that.
Served, she betrayed me, casting me into the void.
Your grievance does not fool me, Shang Tsung.
Then trust that we have a shared interest in breaking
200-bit Ed Boon wanted to restart the series with all new characters, which was rejected by Warner Brothers. No shit.
Our interests will diverge.
This alliance
Ed Boon is a weird one, isn't he?
Temporary. Have no
Nightwolf looks really weird, by the way.
I understand your misgivings.
Did I play the Control DLC where you went through the game? I played through the game, but not the DLC.
Will be rewarded. Say nothing to Nightwolf.
We're friends, even though I don't recall these two ever talking together. I played the.
No, proceed with your plan, Shang Tsung. I must stay behind to operate the hourglass, but Nightwolf and Fujin will go with you to supervise.
I welcome the assistance.
I will join you.
No, Raiden. I need your counsel here. Have faith in Fujin and Nightwolf.
Yes.
If I have
Why not?
faith in anyone, it
So is
you.
Nightwolf evil now? Who knows? This is not the one that died and turned into a revenant. That's what happens when you have time travel stories and multiple versions of the character.
I will try to send you back to the Time Merger. You should have enough time to claim the crown before Cetrion delivers it to Kronika.
Your confidence is inspiring.
As the Keeper of Time, I am still a novice, Nightwolf.
May the Great Spirit protect us.
Noob Saibot is named after, yeah, he's named after those two, but they continue to try to make him cooler and cooler. No, he's me. Oh. Wow.
You've suffered too long at this pretender's hands, but I've returned.
You think this is the deal? This was just made so they could reuse a bunch of cutscenes? Save some money?
I can rebuild the Empire. All realms will tremble before me. Outworld will again be conquered.
I guess we're gonna stop Kotal from being crippled this time. We're back at this shit? Yeah, it won't take too long. This will be the last level we play, though. Well, no, yeah, he has no idea to run it. Why here? They need to, like, recapture the crown. Gotta reuse those assets.
Where's this boldness been hiding, Kitana? Had you shown it before, I'd have had no need for Melina.
My sister was an unholy monster. Exactly like you, father.
You like Shao Kahn's redesign? It is better. But there's no explanation for why he went from just being a barbarian to like half dragon. Not to make things even more confusing.
When have we arrived?
Immediately after the Time Merger, yes?
Yo, Liu Kang, could you have sent us somewhere other than the middle of a Colosseum with your time transport? No? Okay.
It's much later than that. This is Kitana's battle with Shao Kahn.
Then we're almost out of time. We must escape quickly.
Liu
Changing
Kang
this
fuck
battle's
things
outcome
up.
could cause Cetrion to claim the
Real
crown
hype for
earlier
Shang's
than
design.
expected.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
obviously.
guarantee a failure.
Let's go.
What a weird choice to make these three our heroes, though. You know, the two characters no one really cares about. And Shang Tsung. Evil necromantic sorcerer. Brutality. You know, for a guy who's literally just running a pawn shop, he knows how to fight. So, in comparison to Raiden, how strong is Fujin? Because they're supposed to be brothers, aren't they? So he should be able to just, like, steamroll everyone when they meet. Fujin is weaker than Raiden. Can he too consult with the Elder Gods, though? You don't usually step on rats by accident. They're pretty good at staying away from your feet.
Detected.
Normally a roach.
Shang Tsung,
Or not.
where have you been hiding? You consort with Earthrealmers now.
His business is none of yours, Collector.
My business is collecting what Shao Kahn wants. He will pay handsomely for you.
You're outnumbered, Collector.
Wait, you know who he is? How? You've never met. You're like from the past. He's a new character. Remember, Collector, when I went to your bar mitzvah?
These are indeed strange days.
Gotta hate Mortal Kombat's audio mixing. It's constantly up and down.
By protecting Shang Tsung,
He shares our goal. Kronika's defeat.
you will be partners in death.
Well, Nightwolf is still jacked, but his face is... I guess they went for a more realistic heel face. Who's got the green glow? Again, get ready to look at the the list again. Spirit Arrow, hold is back forward square. Well, they did say we could see the events leading to the... Yeah, this sounds like bullshit though to me though. Like we watched the cutscene movie on YouTube, Liu Kang. We know what happened. Like there's all one of the weakest characters in the roster sees those three, like, yeah, I can take him. Well, he's got a lot of bravery. It's the heart that matters. But I recommend this game for someone that isn't good at fighting games. If you're really wanting to play fighting games, it is pretty accessible. I mean, even I was able to get there without too much issue. Spirit Arrow is back for that. Reflector. Okay, seems like he's got all the same moves. Down, back, square. Rising Tomahawk. Or triangle. Tomahawk swing, down, back, forward, X. Rhino charge. I see the fatal blow too. Most of his stuff is a down, back, down, forward, or back, forward. That's a hell of a combo you got there. I'm trying to use the grab. Well, that's not the grab, that's a different move. It's only for projectiles, isn't it? Whatever happened to Nightwolf Revenant, by the way? He wasn't, he was never seen at all since, the last game. Wow, that was right over your head. You're too short. Nightwolf has a fatality that involves scalping the dude. No, he doesn't. You just saw it. No, I don't. Well, I mean, fatality. I doubt very much they go in that direction. That was pretty sick. Do it again now. I'm asking questions like I believe someone cares for consistency in this story. Yeah, I know. I'm guilty of that a lot, aren't I? For expecting competence.
Kitana has defeated
Fujin has the same voice actor as Liu Kang. Well, at least it's not Troy Baker 3 times over.
Come, let us leave while the crowd is distracted.
So do we only play as these 3 characters in the Aftermath thing?
No, we're already here later than we wanted to be. Let's go to your island now and take the crown. No detours.
Our rather public arrival at the Colosseum makes that impossible. Chronica's outworld allies will inform her of our presence. Go to my
Maybe you should have just killed Collector then.
Could be ambushed by Cetrion herself.
And our combined power won't stop her.
More than these 3? Alright.
But whose help? We can't recruit any of our allies without altering this timeline's events.
You're planning to alter it already, though, by getting the crown.
Sindel.
Sindel's a revenant.
Who can be restored to life. And who plays no major part in the battles that lie ahead. We can safely
She was kind of wasted entirely in this game.
It's a tactic Chronica is unlikely to anticipate.
She was Shao Kahn's empress, his equal in evil.
Because he had her bewitched. Returning Sindel to life will restore her original, more heroic.
They don't want to mess up Liu Kang's victory. Well, like I said, won't getting the crown do exactly that.
Sindel I knew wiped out most of Earthrealm's champions in a single battle. If Nightwolf hadn't sacrificed himself,
Hey, thank you, BTC Biggles, for your sub.
That is the power we need to assure.
Well, technically she was only that powerful because they added Shang Tsung's soul to her. She wasn't that powerful at all in MK10.
And I suppose restoring.
You got beat up by Jax for yo.
But we can use
Just saying.
Earthrealm's Jinsei to heal Sindel's body. But to break Quan Chi's spell and revive her soul, we will need access to Outworld's Soul Chamber.
You have a different plan, Nightwolf? A better one?
One hint to betrayal, sorcerer. And we will finish you. Where do we
Smirk.
start?
Earthrealm. To acquire the Jinsei.
Did you trust these 3 or any character from the series to alter time, Chad? Right, the idea of taking power levels into account? Yeah, but they already so fucked that it'll never make sense now. Like I said, Jax beat up Sindel in the last game. Chunky.
Shang Tsung, Fujin, Nightwolf, all were seen in the Colosseum. How is that possible?
It should not be. Those cast into the void do not return.
If Shang Tsung were to...
I am aware, Garrus. Take Frost and find them. We must discern from when and whence they came.
You might let Johnny mess with it because it might be bananas. Aren't there a lot of like cracked out personal endings for like the tournament stuff in this game? Where they all get time powers?
You two may leave. I'll stay behind to secure the grotto. Your aid is not required.
Oh, so they could just go here and grab the crown, couldn't they? Or this is the Jinsei. What? No, this is the Jinsei. Only it's liquid now. Sindel lost her power after being made a revenant. Yeah, but they want her specifically because she was so powerful. And this, you know, then.
These traps are excellent. Who knew the Shaolin was so diabolical?
From you, that's high praise.
Heard I talking about Rule 63?
Indeed.
Did you now? The one you drew? Yes. Very excellent, by the way. That was the crypt guy. Does he canonically die in exploring the, the island?
Shang Tsung, come. Kronika is keen to question you.
At least it's not a quick time event, right, Chad? They're getting the best they can out of this actor, aren't they? Wait, I thought he was a what? He's all creamy and gooey inside. He's a cyborg. He couldn't have that much meat left in him. At this point, they're just, humans wearing a suit.
Frost. We've seen it. Join us on the right side of history.
The only side is Kronika's.
I don't know why I went to the word creamy when someone got cut open, by the way. But then again, we humans are all just disgusting slime factories after all. I cannot make him do much of anything. He's very stiff. In all the ways that NKX, the cyborg characters are basically meaty bags and robot shells. I know, but it doesn't really make much sense. What's the point of just being a human wearing a cyborg suit at that point? Ooh, I don't think I ever saw her X-ray before, did I? Because that was that seemed new to me. Is there a robot wearing Elder God heart somewhere? You know, that'll be a robot Elder God. That'll happen. Trust me. There's nothing that is sacred. I'm trying to do like a powered up version of move, but it's not working. There he is. There we go. People with pacemakers and the insulin pumps are technically cyborgs. Well, technically, yes, but we don't usually count that. Game's getting a bit chunky. What difficulty is this on? Normal.
Is he finished?
I am eternal, Fujin. My will and my strength infinite.
This is a call back to Onaga from Section, was it? Sort of, yeah, only it's not, Quan Chi and Raiden are there along with him. Power Rangers, Wonder if they'll ever bring Onaga back in this series, because technically he should still exist, shouldn't he? wasn't he like the true big bad all along? Power Rangers in Mortal Kombat. You know, the plot is right up there with it.
Of all the Night Wolves I have fought, you are the fiercest.
He was revived in the comics now, I see.
Spirit chose me to wear the mantle.
You are
So
also
basically we don't have to even
harmless.
consider him.
No one has ever escaped the void. Fight.
I'm do like grab and move. Well, that was a waste. I've screwed that twice in one move.
We fight until the end.
If you notice, chat, I'm not good at fighting these like tanky brawler. I'm not good at, you know, playing as the tanky brawler characters. If that's what he is, that feels like he is. Are there still Power Ranger seasons coming out? Yeah, I think there are. Like it's based off Japanese stuff, so then those are still big over there. Now Wolf is a bit of a grappler. Oh, I figured.
Was that necessary?
To buy us time. We must be rid of him before he recovers.
You know, if I had abs like that too, I would also just be wearing like a Texas vest. Even if it does make you look like you're about to go to a gay strip club.
Summon the wind.
Where did you send him?
Chaos Realm. Havoc will keep him entertained.
Oh yes, that character isn't in the game, or the entirety of Chaos Realm.
To find Sindel.
Would I be a Power Ranger? No, I'd want to be the villain. They have a lot more fun. What is this plot? It's a challenge for you to try to understand it, that's what it is. It's like doing a Sudoku puzzle. There are like 7 or 8 realms, yeah.
If she is such a formidable weapon.
From what I understand of it. You have like an Order Realm, Chaos Realm, Earth Realm, Outworld, Nether Realm. And I think there's like 1 or 2 more. Oh, my medicine, I left it back in 1999. Or whatever the hell year I came from.
Great Spirit.
What is it?
My Revenant. He is close.
Oh, I see.
The Great Spirit
Close as peril.
save you.
That's a new move. What were they doing in the Nether Realm again?
to the bone.
Wait, is that what amulet is that? What was that? For a second, he had Shinnok's amulet, and they just had, you know, up the power of it. Tentacle amulet, yes.
Nightwolf. Shang Tsung.
Oh yeah, they're going after Sindel, that's right.
Shang Tsung.
Forgive me, I kind of got lost a little bit.
Where are we?
Shinnok's Bone Temple.
Raiden's violence against our lord will not go unavenged, Fujin. Prepare to pay for your brother's sins.
The Bone Temple, yeah. Sing out in the Bone Temple.
Sindel, you look well.
You look really
Death
different.
Becomes you.
Always the charmer, Shang Tsung. I will enjoy feeding Lord Shinnok your soul.
Actually kind of looks like a Karen now. I'd like to speak to the Elder God manager.
But you, Nightwolf, you get the privilege of suffering most. Only the best.
Hey, the K's already in her
for the
name.
man who killed me.
I should have saved you. Hopefully we will today.
Karen with a porn... I guess that still counts. That's a cheap spin to win move if I ever saw it.
Can't kill me, Sindel. Not
You
without
changed,
killing my
Earthrealmer. You're using
I'm
cheap
not
tactics from Dark Souls bosses.
As Raiden said to Lord Shinnok.
You think that metal, you know, whatever that thing is around her neck is ever chafes?
Fight.
Got to, right? And the voice actress is Chef's Kiss. I need to hear more of it. Would I date Sindel? What a weird question, chat. Do I get asked that about every female character I encounter in a video game now? It feels like I do.
I can imagine few fates worse than yours.
No, oh Anakin. Sorry, I just reminded of something. Help me, Anakin.
You will die by your own hands. Harming me.
That is a punny joke for a dead man to be making who's, you know, lives in hell. I thought you'd be beyond humor and puns once you've been down here for like 20 or 30 years.
Spirit is a fraud who allowed us to suffer. Kronika is our future.
Give it.
Fight.
perfect shot into both of our skulls. Nightbull's Revenant design is pretty cool. Well, anytime you make someone look more metal, it's gonna be cool, right? I do combos here, alright? You know they changed Shang Tsung's look to make him... Yeah, I know that about the voice for the movie. That's obvious, actually. That's a good idea, though. I applaud them on that one. Should've did that since 9. You watched a 7-hour stream of someone explaining Kingdom Hearts to someone else? That sounds horrible.
Sorcerer, I'll...
No, Nightwolf. Shang Tsung must live.
Let him perform his dark magics. Can you really take a soul from something that's already dead, though, and have it work just as well?
Are you happy now?
I am healthy, Nightwolf. That should be your concern.
Sucks so good he died.
We must make haste to the Soul Chamber.
That is the ultimate yell post-nut face that corpse was making, wasn't it?
Then let us hurry. And hope Shiva is as eager to aid us.
So
as
what
I
timeline is the Night Wolf that you... This Night Wolf is from the past. I'm not sure where they brought him from. I'm guessing whatever he was doing that he wasn't helping with the second tournament.
Only to insult me? I am no sword for hire.
This request is far below your present station, Your Highness.
Yeah, he's taking it from MK2. That's the reason he wasn't there in that tournament.
Why?
Because we must restore Sindel.
My Empress.
Why did we put her in a coffin, though? Why did Kronika try to recruit MK9 2 characters when she already had Revenant? Well, it doesn't really... Why did she bring all these good guys back like the past Raiden and Liu Kang, too? They're just like, hey, we're here for no real reason. Why'd you do that for, huh? But this plot line of the 3 has been the most wonky. But it has the best cinematics too. You can tell those are fake. They're still standing up straight when she's laying down.
Together,
Outworld breast implants confirmed.
Why? To make a slave of her, as Quan Chi did?
So that she can aid us against Kronika.
Of course it.
But you have my vow. She will return free of all influence.
As I recall, you were bloodbound to Empress Sindel.
I was her protector for life.
How it must have pained you when she died. That was
so
not
much that
your
you never
fault.
mentioned it before.
You could not save her then. Now you can.
Then No. We must present this to Kitana Khan.
Respectfully, Your Highness. If we approach Kitana...
She'll cut Shang Tsung's head off.
Kitana never appreciated my contributions to the Empire.
Like replacing her with an evil clone.
Yes.
Oh, she was hotter. That's all that mattered.
Time is short, Queen Shiva. We must act now and beg Kitana's forgiveness later.
Do you think, Shang Tsung made Melina so pervy on, purpose? Or she just turned out that way?
By concealing you from Kitana, I betray my oath to her. but my life belongs to Sindel.
How long do you think it took him to find that fancy casket to put her in so they could like make her your body observable?
Imperial Guard.
They had time for that somehow.
They won't take to me.
It's gilded even, chat.
That will do.
Oh, the Lazarus pit, I see.
We've made it this far. There's a stairway beyond those doors, and at the top...
The Soul Chamber. I feel it.
Hey, thank you TGB Hunter for the 30-month sub. How's the comedically meh story? MK11 is no better.
Picked a bad place to hide, and an even worse place to die.
Wait, I thought Baraka was on Sindel's side now. I mean, Bill Katana.
Follow my lead.
Earthrealm is Shiva, and a coffin. What secret did you plan to bury here?
It is the Khan's business, Baraka.
We're equal partners, remember? The Khan's business is my business. You are not Shokan. I know that scent. Smells like Shang Tsung.
How's that for strange bedfellows? What do you say we skip the preliminaries and y'all come with us quietly? We'll have a nice friendly chat with Kitana Khan.
Wait, you serve Katana? I thought you were with the Black Dragon. I'm so confused now.
And go on and get
Or is this the old one? Wait, this is the old one, isn't it? Not the young one?
And that coffin.
No, let's say the old one, but the one from this timeline. They're all standing around like that's new to them. I was wondering what that goop would do to you.
My sincere apologies.
MKX, Aaron. What was he doing all this time? So, where's good old Ermac at? He should also be serving Katana now.
Forgotten blood is shed. You will atone, Shiva.
Were you not warned? Tarkatans are all mouth and no ears.
I want to do the stomp move. That's the only move I remember from her. Yup. Still seems busted as hell, too. Wow, that, you really don't need to do anything but this, do you? Really breaking the whole, please step on me thing to life, isn't it? Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, that seems broken as hell. What if we do a powered up version of it? Oh, ooh. Let's actually take a look at the move list real quick. Dragon Charge, Trimmer, which is down back X, and then back forward X. Untamed Fear, a lot of back forwards and down backs apparently. Oh, ooh, right in the balls. I want to see her. Hit me. I want to see the. Come on. Nope, he got his off. Shit. They can be countered with the camera shifts. You can uppercut. That's something I'll never use. Yeah, the AI just can't handle that move, can it? Isn't this the acid level from MK2? I think it is, isn't it? This is where we had to rescue Sonya from. I don't want to kill you. No, hit me. The same level.
You speak when you should listen.
Sang Shung mentions he killed Ermac. I know I know Aaron Black is the Kotal Khan's bodyguard. I just for a second thought it was the young one.
Time to spill it. Whose toes up in that coffin?
Yeah, he looks way like Arthur Morgan now. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Hold up, Shiva. You're resurrecting Katana's evil mama. Whatever your reasons.
I don't like your plan, Shiva.
Fight.
Yo, is this like her place? Is she like literally doing this to people? There's like a dude that's being digested over there in the background. This is our ally, by the way. Oh, I just keep an acid chamber, you know, for reasons. Oh, he learned. Or maybe not.
Know your place, Outlander. Let's move quickly.
Every time a cutscene starts, it has that hitch to it.
What in Argus's name is happening out here? Shang Tsung. I thought I saw you slither away from the Colosseum.
You always were perceptive.
We have no wish to fight, Jade. This is Sindel's Revenant. We can restore her to life, so she can join the fight against Kronika.
Please, Jade, we must enter.
You have yet to convince me. Even if you do, the Soul Chamber is occupied. Kotal uses it to mend his broken spine. Disrupting him now could leave his injuries permanent.
I promise we will not disturb him.
Your promises are empty, sorcerer.
We will not harm Kotal.
Oh.
As my ally.
That seemed like it was going well for a second, but nope. Gotta have that reason for a fight. Kotal still broke? Yeah, I didn't think they'd actually keep that in place.
And loyalty.
Nope, they gotta heal his back.
Fight.
Hey, if Shang Tsung can heal all the burns on yo, what's his name? I want to keep saying Corvus, but it was something else. Cabal, then he can probably heal a broken vertebrae. Screw your anti-projectile shit. Kebab, yes, Kebab. Good old Mortal Kombat character, Kebab. How do you think that hurts, just jumping up in there and landing on the ground? I mean, humans are pretty good at absorbing the shock from an earthquake, but this can just take health from you. I guess it also counts as a projectile since it didn't hurt her there. I'm gonna say that looked a bit like we were just smacking the butt. Need to look at the list again, because I'm pretty sure there's stuff on Untamed Fury, back fort circle, Queen's Punishment, down circle. And there's a way Queen's Punishment. Oh! I wish that would have hit. They've lost their K privileges, they must earn it back.
You will recover.
Maybe, I don't know, I did some seriously horrible shit to you. Well, don't reveal stuff I haven't seen yet, Jim. I haven't even seen Sonya in this so far. And yeah, I know it was recorded much later since it came out a year later. Isn't that what Ermac came out of in 9? And then ripped off Jax's arms?
Or do we wake him?
Kotal.
It's a miracle I can walk.
Shiva, what is... Where is Jade? And why is he here?
Later, Kotal. For now, we must...
I recall my captivity in your flesh pits all too well.
You were there? They just continue to make shit up as they like. Why doesn't Shang Tsung redisguise himself? That'd make too much sense.
You need more time to heal.
I am strong enough to kill him.
Today he is our ally. With his sorcery, Sindel can live again.
Necromancy is forbidden. You have taken leave of your senses. Reverse the spell you have cast on them, sorcerer.
All retcons? Yeah, the entirety of this game is about retconning itself, and it's not even on the Mortal Kombat 12 already. Like, people didn't like our ending? Okay, we'll do it again. No, you can just pry the lid up. You don't need to make it look fancy. show the boobs, yes. Oh, did you just do the line from the movie for no reason? Just because you liked it?
You dare obstruct my justice. If you wish to keep all four arms, stand aside.
You know, isn't Kotal Khan the guy who killed Goro? He should, like, wipe the floor with Shiva. Have you missed anything? It's nothing intelligent. Let's just say that much.
Where's the sun?
Yes, I too am aware of Dark Souls memes. Stop turning into a goddamn cat. Shiva might be stronger now. I mean, Goro was supposedly like you're way stronger than Shiva.
You will suffer.
I mean, Kotal was going toe-to-toe with Shao Kahn for a while. Let's see what the fancy skull does. Getting me killed trying to do it though. I need to stop. Alf, Alf, Alf. Alf was a popular character in the 80s, by the way. Oh, well, I saw it, but he did it to me.
This is a mockery.
Did they forget that he wasn't fully healed? They did. Literally a minute after they mentioned it. Serious damage. How come I can't use my fatal blow? I guess I already used it once. Fuck. Boo. Minor correction for my MKX video, the combat kids are in their mid to late 20s. That doesn't make any sense though. The jump forward literally says 20 years later, but that's before Cassie was even born. So unless they're lying about 20 years later, then she can't be much older than 20 to 21. Jack says 25. Yeah, I actually had it sitting there originally with him saying that because they said 20 years later at the beginning of the game. But just you'll assume that they didn't really know what they were talking about, just made shit up along the way. Because I went by the on-screen text. They said 20 years later, so I treated it as that. I cannot make her combos work at all. Ed Boon can't count. Ed Boon doesn't really give a shit. He's making a fighting game. He's like, no one really cares. I just do whatever I want.
I'll submit to Katana Khan's justice, not yours.
Well, he just broke his back again, I think. We're just gonna choke him out, never mind. Ed Boon wants to be like Kojima? I don't think so.
Katana Khan,
Hold your tongue. Jade told me everything.
Uh-oh.
Nothing good can come from that sorcerer's hands.
he will restore your mother, Katana Khan.
For 1,000 years, I've dreamed of seeing her alive again. But her soul deserves better than to be corrupted by Shang Tsung. This perversion ends now. How quickly your oath to me has broken, Shiva.
I have been bound to your mother for millennia. I must honor her.
Fight.
Let them explain. No. Everything must be exaggerated and angry. Keep in mind, Katana is fresh off her victory over Shao Kahn. Wouldn't you be a bit upset when seeing Shang Tsung alive again and trying to revive your mother? I probably would. That's understandable.
That was a mere warm-up.
Is the next game going to be a trap? You know, I would love to see what they... This is so much... They're going to need another reboot, actually, when I think about it. This has been such a mess, their MK rebooted timeline, that they need another one already. You feel like this fight should be sexier. Games aren't allowed to... well... No, games can still be sexy, but Mortal Kombat kind of shifted away from that. God, why did the cutscenes keep doing that? This is loading. Well, there's your sexiness, by the way. You're back with another taco. I need to make burritos tomorrow now you mentioned that. I mean, if you want sexy, just look at Fujin. That's some ripe, ripe dude. He's clearly a lot better looking than his brother, let's just say that. Finally, my daughter learned to dress herself. How many centuries did that take?
What have you done?
Welcome back, Your Highness. It pleases me to see you, too.
Am I alive? Is this real?
Does she not remember all the time she was a revenant?
It is, Lady Sindel.
Like Jax
a
did?
miracle we could not have achieved without your most loyal subject.
Shiva?
Empress, though today I have aided you, too often have I failed to protect you. I am not worthy.
Oh, nonsense. Today, you give me the greatest gift. A second chance. Your duty is fulfilled. I am in your debt now.
Thank you, Empress.
Where is my daughter? Ah, Katana.
You don't look much alike, do you?
It is me, Katana. Your mother.
I want to feel joy, but all I feel is... I was only a child when you... How could you kill yourself? Why did you abandon me?
I did neither, Katana. After being forced to wed Shao Kahn, I ran afoul of Quan Chi. He accused me of distracting Shao Kahn. Then the miscreant murdered me and staged my death as a suicide.
As I had always suspected.
But all this time? Everything I've been told about you, it's all lies? What can I trust?
Trust that I loved your father, Jared. Trust that I love you.
Apparently, Chad really hates this scene. I don't really know what's the deal. It's a giant retcon? I'm just wondering why she doesn't remember being a Revenant.
This reunion is a blessing, but we have little time to celebrate. We must leave for Shang Tsung's island to finish our quest.
Killed herself to put the ward over Earth.
I would go with you.
I know she put the ward on Earth, but I didn't know she killed herself to do that.
Outworld needs its Khan. I know.
I never played Deception, so whatever reference it is, I'm missing it.
I will come home.
Sindel has been restored. Shang Tsung would only undertake such an arduous task if her aid promised a decisive advantage. She is but one mortal, and one of the few who can harm you. I fear
Wait,
no
what?
harm. They are at Shang Tsung's island. Your crown, Shang Tsung knows. Then our time for preparation is over. Go to the island now.
Sindel can just defeat Elder Gods for reasons.
So do not try. Do not permit your better nature to compromise you. I understand, Mother.
I thought only like the cages could do that because of the glow. What? I got a new character skin for reasons. Game insinuates Sindel has always been powerful enough to kill a god. Well, like I said, they're just making stuff up as they want.
They couldn't go on.
If she was that powerful, why did Shao Kahn have to, absorb Shang Tsung's soul and give it to her to power her up?
I question their judgment.
Have neither of you any compassion?
Not for fools who follow you.
Are we not following him now? At least we do not follow that fool, Raiden. Then we would surely die.
A weird statement. You know, if I could run fast, I don't think I'd waste time doing the whole running around in a circle for no real reason. That all of them end up doing. What do you accomplish by that? Doing the zoomies like a dog around people.
I command it. You should have devised a better plan.
There's more to come.
She can do that, by the way. Zombies. Forgot about that already, that they had zombies in this game. Is this a different timeline? This is, another time travel adventure. With them trying to, like, re-timeline the last game, which was already re-timelining everything.
Not even
To get the good ending, is eventually. That's what this DLC is all about. Reuse animations? Of course it is. I remember him using that crossbow in MK4.
Expected better, Fujin.
Fight.
Too slow.
Move. I can completely miss my opponent and jump to the other side of them. Take a look at the move list. Crossbow blast. Yeah, I did that already. Up crossbow blast. Like I said, shoot something in the air. And down crossbow, down crossbow. Tornado. Down back triangle. And retreating tornado. Wind kicks. Let's do down back triangle and down back circle. Skywalker. And you can see his X-ray too. Okay, that's goofy. Can't stop me now. I didn't do anything from that. It was just a way, you know, you can attack backwards. Well, that was a good move. Baller, you know, there's nothing baller than that move. Not really that useful though, to be honest. Okay, I need to use my fatal blow on him. There's a drop kick you can do from the Skywalker stance.
Now do I meet your expectations?
You know, is the guy who played Raiden in the movie still alive?
Cetrion must be on her way.
They could have gotten him for the Raiden role.
You two get the crown.
Because I thought he was a pretty good Raiden, actually.
I must ask, sorcerer.
He did an advert.
How long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
When it happens.
I've watched Star Wars, sorcerer. You shouldn't use lines like that. Now I trust you even less. You know, I wouldn't let him stand behind me while doing that. He got some pretty big, yo.
One giant step back. You too, sorcerer. Makes sense we'd meet again down
The reason
here.
why he keeps the scythe in his chest.
Beat me within an inch of my life. The hell if I ain't gonna return the favor.
Always so generous.
Can we make that a new Jax move? Flinging a cigar at someone? Get off me, the TIE bot, or the Cybot, I mean. Shadow Realm.
A new trick beyond amusing, but insufficient.
Mythology's reference? What, that move?
Your temple, Fujin. Now Kronika has made me even stronger.
You did not win that fight. You ran away.
Fight!
Can't stop me now. Sorry, I just like doing that. It's goofy. Fujin and Noob's conversation, was it called? I didn't know they were in that game. Wait, how could Noob have been in Sub-Zero Mythologies? He was literally Sub-Zero at that time. Oh, never mind, I just answered my own question.
Shadows do not sleep.
Yeah, I watched a playthrough of Sub-Zero Mythologies from Retsu Play, I believe it was, years and years ago. I don't really recall everything from it. Yeah, I know, Jim, I said I answered my own question. For that very reason. Ow. Hold on. Now I say it's good. It's good.
I will not fail.
That's a good move, though. I like. So I'm guessing, you know, with that, Fujin is a very good air character, right? Ow, ow, ow! What's up, guy? How's it going? No, no, you stop. Oh, no, no, no. Washed. Fujin has the best ending in MK11 ladder mode. What is this? Well, since I'm not going to be playing ladder and it's non-canon anyways, what is this ending in ladder mode? They can basically just get as weird as they want in the ladder mode endings.
You did not
Take your energy? No, you need to squint, chat. That's how you send me your energy. Remember.
Fight.
Boone just had his vengeance with that last round. Yeah. Feels like that, doesn't it? Heard you were talking shit.
You are no challenge.
Ow. Fujin I kinda like, he's good. Good character. Well, in terms of, combat ability. As a character, he's not so great. Oh. Some of the latter endings are kind of canon.
this fight,
Most of them, though, aren't. Fujin takes multiple forms as different types of people, gender, and races in order to understand their pain and suffering. For a long time, he creates the perfect world for them, all in a new timeline. Wasn't that Liu Kang's move?
Kronika's promises cannot be trusted, Jackson. Bihan, Kano, Shao Kahn. Look at the scoundrels she employs.
That's a card you can't play, Fujin.
I'm kind of an idiot right now.
With Shang Tsung. Fight.
God, they made Jack stupid in this game, didn't they? Jax has the IQ of your keyboard. They got the excuse that he's doing it for his daughter. Would I be stupid in the MK universe? If I'm in the MK universe, I'm stupid by default. Seems like a very spammy move. It is. Though if someone knows you're going to do it, then I guess it wouldn't be. Uh-oh. Good.
Kronika will not heal your wounds.
He's watching MK11 tournaments today on Twitch, and the conversation in chat made you think, what if one of the new DLC characters was Neo?
Fujin.
Warner Brothers does own that, don't they?
Kronika's my one chance to prevent all that. Not just for me, but for Jackie, for Vera. Shit. You're a god.
Has Vera ever been seen on screen?
Ain't no way you get how this feels.
You know the only time Raiden and I ever fought? When I left the Sky Temple to live among humans. Do not become attached to them, Fujin. Sentiment will impede the execution of your duty.
That doesn't sound like something Raiden would say.
Warriors like you and I, we are strengthened by sentiment. We do not fight to kill enemies. We fight to protect our loved ones. That is why it cuts so deeply when we fail.
Well, I'll be. Maybe you do get it.
Kronika knows your pain. She manipulates you with it. Jacqueline is on her way here. Kronika expects you to fight her. Worse even, break her heart. Is that someone who cares one whit about you or your family?
Why'd that happen for? Oh, I'm in writhing pain. I'm still sexy looking, but I just got writhe. Oh, I know where this is. Oh god, I know where that's going.
You were to defeat me.
I am not finished yet.
Why'd you get more evil looking though? Is he since you'll Nightwolf has the green glow too. He should be able to defeat her. It's like she's wrapping us up with like the bacon dress that was worn to the Oscars at one time, or the Grammys. Who knew you could weaponize that thing?
Can you fight?
I'll do what I can.
Kronika
Una laka tally ho, or however that goes.
Will have none. Blame only yourselves for this fate.
Fight.
Whip him with the hair. Or that works too. Oh. Just stay there, yeah. There's something I gotta be able to do from there, right? There's no reason to be up there then, at this point. He's really doing a number on me. Wait, what? We have tags in this game? When did that become a thing? And why wasn't I told about it until just now? I think actually look at the move list. Well, it's not really tags. You can still pull them in and do a move though. Main squeeze, back forward. I think I did that one already. Well, he came out of nowhere because I hit the analog stick, which brought him in. Maleficent March, huh? Nice. Still need to see her X-ray. She does have a stand, doesn't she? Right, you weaken me. Her hair needs a sin. Well, it's her magical ability along with her voice. So this shouldn't kill me. A bit nasty. He feels like an Injustice character.
It is your fate that should concern.
That's the next game they're working on, I think. So shouldn't you kill her then? God, why the cutscenes keep fucking up? How much of this is left, chat?
Well, Shang Tsung, your strategy proved sound after all.
Of course it did.
I'm not.
Hands over your head, Shang Tsung.
You too, Sindel. That hair so much as twitches.
Ease up, baby girl.
Dad? How did you get here?
We're all on the same side against Kronika.
Yeah, yes. But I'm just wearing her uniform because it's cool.
Bring this to Raiden.
Is that a crown?
Yeah, you're here for that, remember?
Kronika's crown. Without it, she lacks the power to restart history.
About time we had some good news.
Now that we have this, we're in uncharted territory. We've changed this timeline for good.
Correct. No one can predict what happens next. Not even me.
I must return to Outworld to aid Katana Khan.
Thank you for aiding us. We will rendezvous at the Sea of Blood in 6 hours.
Until
Are we
our
gonna save
next
Scorpion from dying now? Well, technically, that shouldn't happen. Nightwolf has been going about changing the timeline. Well, the entire point is to change it.
Sorcerer.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen.
I'll go with the Briggs family to brief the special forces.
May the Great Spirit protect you.
May she protect you, Fujin, when Raiden lays eyes on you with Shang Tsung.
They're kind of fucked up.
Without the crown, there can be no new era. This failure rests on my shoulders. No. I underestimated Shang Tsung's ingenuity. To escape the void. To return from the future. I will face him again, Mother. This time, I will succeed. I must go. With Shang Tsung in possession of the crown, he's become far too dangerous. And I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
Your Shaolin masters, they're ready.
They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
They're just special forces.
There
Yeah, they don't
will
give them
not
a
be
special
fight
name.
If Charon does not
Well, I
help
mean, a
us.
direct name.
Is there any word from Grandmaster
I guess it's a new
Hasashi?
branch.
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Netherrealm.
Oh, nope, I guess Scorpion's still dead.
Wrong Scorpion. This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
The fire gardens rebuilt. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
Why are we seeing this scene again? Because
Now
it was
you have
already
come to
made, and it
finish
saves them
us.
money and time.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe. What is he doing here?
We are not together.
If you are here to help, prove it. Join me against the sorcerer.
I shall.
Even the character's like, what the fuck is even happening
Raiden
anymore?
thought you lost when the timeline was broken, but you stand with Shang Tsung.
We have urgent news for Raiden. Please, let us pass.
This may be the sorcerer's trick.
The fire gardens will not be defiled by his presence.
Those two have teamed up again already, huh? It only lasts a few seconds.
Why you have joined Shang Tsung is beyond me, Fujin. What has he done to corrupt your mind?
Well, I could answer you, but I'd rather punch. I thought it was controlling Sindel now. What the hell? It was an extra cold blast. Shit, how did you just keep missing? Now, Shang Tsung should really consider the whole you'll taking a different appearance whenever he's gonna go anywhere, because it keeps fucking things up. Oh, it's one of these again. Oh no. They brought this back. The 2-on-1s. Don't be surprised that Bill and Ted comes in. At this point,
Perhaps
anything could
listen
happen. It's time travel related. They don't care. That's how you unfreeze someone?
Thank you, Fujin.
The storm is not yet past.
Shang Tsung.
We must speak with you, brother.
We, Fujin? Since when are you friends with this filth?
I'm here to save you, Raiden.
We hail from your tragic future. In it, Liu Kang defeated Kronika, but their battle destroyed her crown. Without this, a broken timeline couldn't be repaired.
Our only hope was to return here, steal the crown, and make use of its power.
Now we can change the outcome of the fight against Kronika.
Brother.
We can defeat her and fix time.
I had never thought you gullible, brother. Shang Tsung's schemes serve only to benefit him. How could you fall for such lies?
Be rational, Raiden.
Spread your falsehoods elsewhere, sorcerer. You will not deceive us.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out.
By murdering them.
Now, Shang Tsung, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet.
Its darkness is taking hold of you.
You also betrayed
Bruh.
me.
This is not the way. Shang Tsung is not the enemy this time.
The realms hang in the balance, and you form this unholy alliance? Enough of this madness. If you both must
Hey,
die,
Mike, thank you for the 35 months.
My brother is my problem. I will signal if I need help. Shinnok's amulet inflames your anger.
Which one of
and
you are the
clouds
result
your
of cursed
judgments.
genes?
Have
I've done that
faith
joke
in
too
me.
often. Missed the Deadly Alliance joke? I've already made a Deadly Alliance joke when they actually did the proper one back in MK9. We'll get him, Shang Tsung. Raiden's basically at the stage, I need more power. For your own good, brother. Just accept it. Rip frame rate. It's been up and down. This game just is hell on the frame rate. Mainly, not as bad as the last time I played it though. Remember how bad this level was before? He's getting a lot of fights, isn't he?
Now listen, brother. We're running out of time.
So I'm guessing Fire God, Liu Kang will no longer happen since he didn't have that big revelation.
I have
I
allowed
can't
myself
speak.
to become a slave to anger.
Revelation, there we go.
I will not allow my temper to fracture our resolve further.
All
Surely
according
you
to my
jest, Lord
plan.
Fujin. Not at all, Liu Kang. Raiden's power makes you a fire god.
Of course it does.
Allow, quit acting like a little
Unfortunately,
bitch.
I cannot transfer my power to Liu Kang yet. First, I must free his revenant from Quan Chi's curse.
We will face
No,
the
you could
Revenant
totally
soon
do it
enough.
right now. I don't see why you need to do that part
Tell us
first.
about the final battle. We must use every advantage.
To make short-term schedule of what you want to play, you really enjoy watching MK streams and don't want to miss, but some others are less interesting. Oh, my bad. No, like I said, I can't make all of them interesting. I do my best I can, though.
Lord Fujin, Shang Tsung.
But I don't usually make
trust you are
schedules.
enjoying your travels.
You have already been defeated once, Kronika.
Of course, Fujin. How else could you have escaped the void?
If you know this, accept the inevitable. Surrender.
But clearly my loss was not your victory, Raiden. If your future savior had gained full control of my hourglass, we would not be here. This timeline would no longer exist.
I see no harm in confirming your suspicion.
Even if you defeat me, what then? Who claims the
What kind of deodorant do you think she uses to get that glow? That's healthy looking.
Shang Tsung will break your alliance.
We are prepared, Kronika.
Are you? Have you wondered why Shang Tsung knows so much about my crown?
Because he did your bidding, gathering souls to fuel it.
Shang Tsung is far too modest. The crown is his design. No one, save me, knows more about its power.
Had I told you, we would still be marooned at the beginning of time, bickering among
Focus on the wrong part. I'm guilty of that often.
You must decide, Raiden. Who do you wish to keep time for all of creation? Me or Shang Tsung?
Neither, Kronika. You will be beaten. And if Shang Tsung betrays us, we will finish him.
You are a fool, Raiden. Do not condemn the realms to oblivion.
Shang Tsung never told his Raiden that he worked for Kronika. Counter!
the crown.
Don't you control the wind? You could probably, counter this pretty easily.
It is a mistake challenging a Titan. Now I end your existence.
This thing is turning into the Infinity Gauntlet.
You are vulnerable, Kronika.
Yeah, your boss fight was pretty cool though, but no more of that cheapness. Wouldn't it just be taking her to the Netherrealm, where she could escape from? Why can Shang Tsung command the dead now? just can. They wanted him to. Some of that godly ibuprofen for that if you're going to use it for long.
Yes. But the crown.
Truly, my finest work.
I sound done with everything. I'm just, I've played a lot of fighting games recently.
I will instruct you in its ways.
What just happened?
Kronika came here to retrieve the crown. We forced her to retreat.
We must strike while she is weakened. Let us join the armies, massing at the Sea of Blood. Together we will storm Kronika's Isle and take command of the Hourglass.
We will rendezvous at the Isle of Kronika. The fools believe victory is at hand. Their misplaced confidence will be their demise.
Such a pity my daughter embraces their sentimental values.
Having second thoughts, Sindel.
Hardly. Katana courts a peasant.
You
and
forgot.
obeys the
I'm
Thunder
crazy
God.
hot. You can't trust me.
She couldn't be a bigger disappointment.
One can only imagine.
Never trust the truly hot ones, chat.
The Isle. Do not be late. An eternal empire awaits you.
Enter. Katana Khan.
Never trust the 10, yeah.
Don't be so formal, Mother.
Too much market value.
You are Khan Katana. Command the awe of your subjects. Even me. Oh, I shall never tire of greeting you.
Nor will I tire of calling on you.
I love my daughter.
Our battalion is leaving for the Sea of Blood. Queen Shiva and the Shokan will follow as rear guard.
Another amulet? I think it's just her communication device.
May I request something?
Mother, you don't have to... make your request.
Shiva. Queen Shiva. Risked everything to restore me. Honor demands that I accompany her into battle.
Yes, it does. And that display of loyalty is sure to rally the Shokan's spirits.
Thank you, Katana Khan.
So she's just always been evil now. Is that what they're saying? And she's not being, unless, Shang Tsung also, like, slipped some mind control in there when he brought her back. I thought you were dead. Oh no, you're just blind, I see. Why would you leave Shao Kahn alive? Why? Why would you not finish him off? That has to be the dumbest thing that Katana has ever done now.
Doesn't know when to quit. Let's finish him.
Somehow that didn't do the same thing to Shao Kahn, who was in the same room.
Wife, it's you.
Hush, husband. I'm here. The Soul Chamber will heal your wounds. Then we'll discipline Katana and take back our throne.
Empress? Tell me I misheard. Tell me you would not betray your daughter.
She takes after her father, Shiva. Jared was
So she truly did,
Katana
just
is a
cuck her
weak
husband, her original husband for Shao Kahn?
She defeated
They can't keep anything straight,
Yet
can
she
they?
lacked the resolve to kill him. Now she will learn. Enemies must be crushed, lest they rise again.
That was true once. But now there is a better way to lead.
Fight.
don't you feel stupid? So why did she put the wards up on Earth then? Are they going to explain that one? Don't know what this fucking does. How far in the game is this? Well, this is the DLC. I'm not sure. But probably got another hour at best left, so I've already forgotten her moves. I need to figure out what you can do when you're floating in air right now. Maybe you don't do anything, I don't know.
Elder gods tremble before me, Shiva. What hope did you have?
Roar.
Kitana murdered your Shokan brethren. Shiva challenged her and suffered this punishment.
Are you fucking for real?
Swear your allegiance.
We are
and
very
I shall
gullible.
See her avenged.
Very gullible race. Why is the only people with big boobs are evil? That's why. They're the ones that are still allowed to be crazy hot. Oh, my little tiddly widdly. I don't know what do you think their pet names are for each other?
If Quan Chi were here, I'd hoist him by the ankles and split him through. For all the time he stole from us.
Wait, you know that now?
Soon we will have the hourglass. Eternity will be our empire.
Wife, why did you put the Mortal Kombat wards over Earthrealm all those years ago? Explain that one to me.
Shao Kahn, Sindel, come with me. Kronika has need of you.
Kronika? Where was she when Kitana stole my throne? We'll make a joke on her empty promises.
I will play Shao Kahn or Sindel chat? Shao Kahn.
Observe, wife, as I disassemble this construct.
Nothing would please me more.
Do not invoke Kronika's wrath, Shao Kahn.
What is Shao Kahn's race? I don't know. He's like half dragon, I think. Supposedly. But that might have been the original timeline.
Fight!
How do I just do the unlimited shoulder ramp? We can do the unlimited throw hammers. I'm the final boss now. Now let's look at Shao Kahn's list. Anyone here ever fight MK3 Motaro? I never played MK3. I played MK1 and 2. You know, here's the thing. Why didn't Quan Chi turn Motaro into a Revenant? He died during that game too, like everyone else did. I should have mentioned that back when I was sitting in that game. Merciless Spear. I want to see Shao Kahn's. Probably because he was lame. Just because I didn't actually program him into the game is the reason. Scum grab. Stop with your zoning shit. That's an air grab. Wrathhammer Soldier Charge. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, but it still seems pretty broken. Uh-oh.
You waste my time.
Really easy. You can apparently block the shoulder ram now, by the way. Which is bullshit. Annihilation. Good move. I like. I almost said Sean King. That's a bit of a different person. Shao Kahn's race is Gigachad? Oh, Gigachad. Okay. I read that as one word. Hammer lunge. Shao Kahn's not too shabby. I like him. You always block the shoulder ram, but it was the hammer toss. Oh, you're right.
You enjoy this.
No, I break you, Batman. This reminds me of the time that Queen Zed and Rita Repulsa got married. Yeah, you can't kill him. Unless they've changed even that. Wait, did they change it so you can kill him now? He got his head removed the first time we ever saw him. And he just grew it right back.
And you haven't lost a step.
Kill him Morley just takes a lot longer now, apparently.
Perhaps we should send the fleet.
No. Shao Kahn and Sindel have unwittingly given us back the advantage. Their army will battle Raidens for possession of my crown, weakening them both.
Then we crush what remains of them with strength to spare.
The crown once again will be mine. When it is, the new era will begin.
There are so many retcons. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up with at this point. Nothing is sacred. Wait, you're not joining us?
Captain Cage reporting for duty, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Whoa there, 90s dad. You've already got one bullet wound too many.
I'm healed, Cassie. Raiden gave me one of his Thunder Hands massages.
Ooh.
Speaking of, where is Mama Bear?
She's over there, waiting
You know,
for Shiva at the rendezvous.
It's too easy to make dirty jokes sometimes.
Where are they?
Bar.
No.
Sonya has guns. I'm sure she'll have those in fighting. But I like a Thunderhand massage. It sounds pleasant. The guns seem pretty effective. Why are we getting our ass kicked? These guys have to get close. When did you become Wonder Woman? Won that lead rope.
Try that on me. What a fine trophy for my arena.
We doing this by gender, or is that sexist?
Just zip it and try not to die.
Enough prattle, fool.
Hey, Johnny Cage, you're from the 90s. You would never ask that.
Make us, you authoritarian asshole.
Please. Sindel.
I want her. A fearless gladiator like you would entertain well in our arena. Until your death, of course.
Mom used to say, death smiles at everyone, but the Blade women, we smile back.
Fight.
The Blade, but you're a Cage, so you got an issue already. Cassie can't kill gods as well. No, that's only if someone's in danger. Apparently, you can activate the full body glow.
Dare strike me.
Fighting games need simpler story modes. That's what they used to be. They used to have like here's some text. Enjoy. Right in the, the womb. Not quite the baby maker though. Well, yeah, technically it is the baby maker, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh.
Not smiling anymore, are we?
Can we take on Shao Kahn? We can play as him right now. Uh-oh, you gonna activate the glow, Johnny?
The poor man is heartbroken.
Why waste tears on weaklings?
Those women are braver and stronger than 50 of you put together. Okay, bozos. No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat. You wanna get nuts? Oh, let's get nuts.
Oh.
How many of his bones shall I break for you, wife?
Surprise me.
Those are $500 sunglasses, asshole.
Twice you fought in the tournament, and twice you failed. Why Raiden thought you a contender baffles me.
Technically, he hasn't failed the second time yet. You ever think you'd see the day where Shao Kahn throws a starfish at Johnny Cage? Ooh. Shao Kahn likes to throw things. I don't think Shao Kahn knows how to throw a punch. He's like, I'm gonna use the hammer. Ow.
Was that your best?
Yo, you're dead after that. I'm sorry. That's a fatal move.
Seize the vessel and dump its cargo. We need speed to overtake Charon's fleet.
Oh, he comes out without a yo scratch. What's up, Daddy? How you doing?
Raiden and Fujin have gone ahead to storm the Isle. But we've lost all contact with our rear guard. Commander Cage and the Special Forces.
You didn't have a
Queen
rear guard
Shiva
before.
and the Shokan,
You all arrived at the same time.
And Mother.
I am just going to say what we are all thinking.
She did not betray us.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Not even his teeth are knocked out.
Look.
You know,
Is that the Special
I don't
Forces?
think blood has the same viscosity as water. I don't know if you would like be able to float a ship in it as well.
Elder gods, damn you, Mother.
Kana's doing the right thing, wearing a mask. Our virus is a problem in the Netherrealm. Have I ever thought about doing Among Us? Maybe. If I can find some good people to play it with. Don't seem like they're going very well with the Shokan.
Now, where is Katana?
No doubt the little princess is hiding.
You know, Destructo Disc is always more impressive visually than it is when it's used against someone special. Kung Lao has now learned that.
That belongs to me, sit down.
Supposed to be the most powerful move ever. Nope.
I hope you have more than that for the heir of the great Kung Lao.
It has to be Shao Kahn, right?
He and I have unfinished business.
You don't know about that. I don't think you do you? Or did you get taken right after you broke his neck the last time?
The Time Merger disrupted the tournament. I was about to snap
Oh,
your neck.
right before he did it.
Why? Because you were afraid to face me head on?
I fear nothing, monk.
You notice he had to pause there for a second, like, no. You're the coward, not me. Oh, that's unblockable, huh? Now snap the neck. Oh, wait, he's actually going in for it.
Disgrace to your line. Kung Lao, snapping your neck would be too easy for you. Tell me, did your masters teach you to swim?
I mean, I think he probably knows how to swim, yeah.
Come, Kitana awaits.
Killing you would be too good for you. I'm gonna throw you in some water. Can you swim in blood? I think you can. You just don't want to. It's just bottomless. You don't want to sink then. Nicola, your problem is you're taking your sickle up against a goddamn hammer.
Please, Mother. What spell has Shao Kahn used on you this time?
Naive girl. Your mother is not bewitched. She never has been.
She had a husband and a kingdom, and you took them away.
Oh, Kitana. My first husband, your father, was a fool. Jared believed that we were no better than commoners. He refused to assert the privileges of our throne. He traded away our powers, our divine rights. Edenia grew weak and vulnerable. Then Shao Kahn invaded, embracing his power, taking what was his. Here was a man unashamed to assert his privilege, and who vowed
They're gonna keep using the word privilege, aren't they?
I had found
I see
my
what you're
true
doing, game. I
love.
see it.
And to consecrate our bond, I killed Jared for him.
No, Shao Kahn killed him.
Loves
He
Shao
said so
Kahn
himself.
more than your own daughter?
Let the women be, chosen one.
Chosen one. Wonder, Shao Kahn again.
It is my destiny to defeat you, Shao Kahn.
Yours is to grovel before me, boy. After we kill Kronika, that will be everyone's
Too bad you know, the line from the movie, classic, isn't it?
That is madness.
Fight!
Looks like we're working toward the bad timeline right now. I'm just gonna say. Devora killed Jared in one of her intros. One of her intros, you mean like in tournament mode? They don't get it. Does everyone in Outworld live for thousands of years at this point? Well, the DLC doesn't end with this fight, I don't believe, no. But, it still gets there. They're trying to be very ironic right now. What, he said Devora said Sindel killed Jared? I never heard her say that. Like I said, Shao Kahn in the MK9 told Kitana, I killed your father. But I was supposed to win. Play Among Us with chat. I try to avoid doing that because, you know,
Kitana was a false
reasons.
con, a traitor to Outworld. She conspired with Raiden to lead you astray.
He seeks Kronika's power. Why? To destroy the Empire. All who follow
God, everyone in
Kitana
Outworld
are
is so
complicit
goddamn
in her
gullible.
treason. Your sentence is death.
But we will grant clemency now and riches in the new era to all who renounce Kitana and fight under our command.
Oh, he makes a good idea. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Shao Kahn. Yeah, go. I'm with you.
Now man the oars. We have a battle to win.
I like his policies mostly.
Kitana shall be put in chains. Let her suffer the anguish of defeat. And what of him?
Like they clearly outnumber him. They don't have to put up with this. Nope, they don't. Well, no. In MK universe, the more you have doesn't mean you're more powerful or you like have an advantage. You know, we could use some military tactics and take up your positions behind cover instead of engaging in the Marvel Avengers style fight.
They are unaware of our army's full strength.
We will unleash hell.
Wait, that's a thing? That was just in the Netherrealm.
We must capture him quickly.
No, Fuji.
Maybe Raiden should wear that. You got kind of like busted up last time. We're gonna open the doors to darkness. You probably can't hear me right now. This looks like it's very loud in the meters.
moment. Lead the charge.
Go. I'll cover him.
Guys with guns don't have to charge in, they can shoot from a distance. Special forces don't really seem like they know how to fight, you know, an actual military battle. Now get very close so you can use your gun, that's how it works. They're using Clone Wars battle tactics of running back to things and shoot at you. Very smart, isn't it? Does Raiden even have that lightning blade move when he's blazing? I don't recall using it.
Time after time, Kronika's schemes have pitted us against each other. That cycle must
You never
end.
had that revelation this time.
You will have to kill me.
I would rather save you.
I guess he was told about it instead. Oh, sorry, I haven't eaten my milk. Bones are weak.
By the Elder Gods.
What? Oh, because of that happened. Wait. Yeah, I get. Well, shouldn't he have been taking damage a lot more before now? I mean, some of them were getting punched in the stomach in the original game, not the DLC, and they'd feel it.
Shao Kahn.
Drink plenty of milk. Oh. I'm glad he went through all the trouble to heal his broken spine. No, I'm just gonna say right now, fuck the Outworlders. They're not worth the, the time to get them on your side. They change that quickly. Just ship a couple nukes over there and you'll seal the deal.
There's the Citadel I remember.
No rest for the weary. Hold on to me.
Fujin, the crown. I must wield it against Sindel and Shao Kahn.
I will do it. Save your strength for Liu Kang.
No, brother. The crown is our burden to share.
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually Raiden. You know when you sleep up, saw that coming a mile away.
Your lies are revealed, sorcerer.
Attack him.
Shang Tsung?
You should be more vigilant, Fujin. Now bear witness. As the power to decide destiny.
He's literally within arm's reach. Grab him. No? Okay. Cool. Just let him do it. You know, I figured if you know martial arts, you learn how to like disarm a man, but I guess not.
This has always been your endgame, hasn't it? From the moment you were trapped in the void.
Kronika was wise to banish me. With this crown,
Liu Kang is a revenant who died, so he shouldn't have broken legs. Then again, Jax needed his new arms.
Evil will not triumph.
Said, I can't make any sense of it anymore. Oh, this has turned into actual Dragon Ball now, hasn't it? My eyes, I can barely follow them. So the twist was the evil guy was evil? I know, you didn't see it coming, did you?
How does it feel, knowing that you will be the last Nightwolf?
The Great Spirit will choose another. I may die, but the mantle will live on.
Am I controlling Shang Tsung?
Fight.
Alright, can I turn into... I want to... Do we still... We should be able to like, turn into people, right? Ground eruption. Soul Steel. Corpse drop. No, he can't turn into people. Shapeshifter Barrage? Maybe, I don't know. Why is Shang Tsung a Power Ranger? Because when you get Kronika's power, you get, you'll fly new threads. Corpse drop. Down forward X. What? Oh, he just literally just drops a corpse from the sky. That's a weird move. Not that good either. That was weird, I wasn't sure what was happening. Oh, that's what. Now we can beat. I don't know if I want to be in though. Oh, that's only for a short while. Let me try the corpse drop thing again. Oh no, I need to see his X-ray. Corpse drop. There's also a close corpse drop, so it's down forward X and then back. Alright. Oh, you blocked it. You blocked it, mate. Turns into all the ninjas, doesn't he? Your soul is mine. Yeah, they gotta do all the lines from the movie. You know, the thing they didn't like for so long.
Dies with you.
His soul is not yours to take.
His soul and yours are mine.
You think us unprepared? Your treachery is expected, sorcerer.
You are incapable of choosing the righteous path.
Hey, where's Liu Kang at? He should be like on the ground being murdered by everyone, shouldn't he?
My service. That future is now undeniable.
Fight!
You know, a lot of mileage out of it. They went all the trouble of hiring the actor. Why wouldn't they? I don't really like Shang Tsung's playstyle though. He just said it has begun too again. Raid them. Treachery is expected sorcerers, which is why we gave the crown to you in a disguise, and we didn't do it. Yeah, they know that Shang Tsung can do that too. I think they would have been prepared for at least that eventuality.
Your soul is weak. Now, I choose your destiny.
You actually take the soul of the gods? I guess you can. For some reason you find the version of him really charming. Oh, we boomered them.
Let's finish them.
With pleasure.
No. Keep them alive.
You just suck their souls out. They're not dead.
For eternity.
All the better.
Oh no, they're still alive. They just have no soul. Makes perfect sense.
What now, Kronika?
More power.
Shang Tsung has breached our defenses.
Victory is still at
90% of your soul is mine.
Put down Shang Tsung's defiance, but you will require more assistance. Dearest Cetrion, you have served me admirably. Now there is one final service you must perform.
Yes, Mother. I understand.
You know, I'm trying to see how we're gonna get a good ending out of this. It's starting to look like that's not happening.
The hourglass awaits.
Beyond that door, ultimate power.
It will be our privilege to wield it.
Please, allow
Are they really trusting Shang Tsung now?
Shang Tsung, pretender to my role. Your strategy has been novel, but in the end, you will not prevail. Finish them!
Did you plan that teamwork? That was good. No, that was a different Kung Lao, but I guess the original Kung Lao might be showing up. He did just get weirdly thrown into the, you know, the blood. Oh, that's kind of cheap that she can be taken out that easily. I remember how hard that was.
How easily you are felled, Kronika. Once your power's mine,
Well, she did have the you know, that thing last time. Yeah. Surprising, I know.
Killing Kronika is my destiny. Yours is to serve me, my obedient subjects, projecting my influence throughout the realms.
You're drunk on the crown's power, Shang Tsung. In your stupor, you forget your place.
He is a dog who betrays his masters. Come, let's put him down.
This is like trusting Ocelot at this point. Why would you ever do it? Might be a bit of a hard fight. I don't really like Shang Tsung's fighting style that much. Unless you're a big boss. Well, that's different though. Ocelot was a good guy. Sort of. Once he became liquid, he wasn't so good anymore. He did a lot of bad shit. But that was apparently all part of the plan. Remember how tough this fight was at 9? I don't see myself winning this part of it. Well, if she just stands there, I might be able to do it. Oh, never mind. Why that was not Scorpion in there. That was Shang Tsung turning into Scorpion.
My service to you is over.
Pay the soul tax.
To me begins.
How many times is that lady gonna die? As he said the thing, he said many things.
Left to betray.
Concede, Kronika, while you have time. I'll let you live to serve me in my new era. Or would you prefer to be wiped?
Did you say in my harem?
Sculpting the sands of time requires great power and skill. You may wear my crown, but you are not.
Oh, era. I heard. For some reason, I heard harem.
Fight.
So, still a bit on the tanky side. Oh, RoboCop. That's random. Dead or alive, punk, you're coming with me. Gotta admit, it's funny though. Fatal blows still don't work on her, do they? What was my move to shoot fireballs again? I need that fire skull. Oh, no, you stop! Soul still here? I will try.
But you are not a Titan.
Fight.
So I'm guessing there are a lot of other Titans, and she's not the only one. That'll be the next game. I was wanting RoboCop again. Or maybe the Terminator. He's in this, or is he in the other one? No, Terminator's in this one. I wanted him to show up this time. Pull that trick twice.
Too slow.
Did Aftermath include new DLC? I think they just included the DLC with it, I think. So I can check out if I have them unlocked. I don't know if they're unlocked or not. Ooh.
You should have accepted my offer, Kronika. I would have allowed you to wield great influence. Surely, service is better than death.
I do not serve. I am a Titan.
You were, Kronika. Time and destiny are now mine to command. Every realm will bend to my will.
Time to mug it. I'm the ultimate villain. Do the line. Nothing can stop me now.
Cease before you doom us all.
Oh, this makes no sense anymore. He never became that.
Liu Kang. I thought your duties required you stayed behind.
A lie. Something you know well.
I see now. The hourglass showed that only I could wield the crown against Kronika successfully. You let me win. And to ensure victory, you sacrificed the lives of your friends. How deliciously cold-blooded.
They are not gone, Shang Tsung. They will live again in my new era.
Your new era. You underestimate my prowess, Chosen One.
He must win.
I have the crown. I have absorbed Kronika's
Liu Kang all along.
You may have attained godhood, but I am the keeper of time. You are.
You know, he did beat Kronika already. You're not really any different from that.
Kronika said much the same, Shang Tsung. You will share her fate.
Who am I controlling now? Oh, choose your final destiny. Alright, I guess we'll go with Liu Kang. I like playing as him better.
Now hand over the crown. This is your only chance.
My only chance.
So there, once again, they have two different endings.
Triumph.
I thought the whole point of this was to, like, you know, fix that issue up.
Your worthless existence is at its end.
Fight.
Ow. Fuck that shit off. Thinking that these two would end it all, well, it was the first fight of the first game after all. But they didn't, their rivalry hasn't really been a thing since then. This can't be the final fight.
Make no mistake, Shang Tsung. You have chosen this fate. No more timelines will be twisted by your evil.
Feels so good, Mr. Liu Kang. Alright, let's create Mortal Kombat 12 now. I'm sure it won't be confusing as fuck. But we get a fresh start once again. How about that? Unlimited power. So does this mean the whole expansion we played just yeah, the entire series has been retconned again, I think. We'll see what it ends up as. One of us is wearing a push-up bra. It's lacy. Well, that's the Kung Lao statue, isn't it? That Kung Jin stole? What's up?
Kung Lao.
Where did you... Who are you?
Oh, the great Kung Lao.
I am Lord Liu Kang, God of Thunder and Fire.
God of...
Well, you're not part of the Buddhist pantheon, but I'll bow anyways.
Forgive my disrespect, my lord.
Enough, Kung Lao. You are humble, not like the Kung Lao I knew.
The Kung Lao you knew?
A story for another time. I have chosen you as my champion, Kung Lao. We have work to do. You must be prepared, trained.
Trained? For what?
You're just recreating the series again, though. Oh, I hate you. Make up your goddamn minds. So are they gonna do you'll go bring it all the way back to the original tournament where Kung Lao win for the next one? I don't know, I can't follow what they want to do anymore. They need to make like a canon Bible and stick to it. Now they're doing it from the start, I guess. Apparently so. So you'll end up finding Shang Tsung. Well, like I said, Kung Lao won in the original tournament and beat Shang Tsung. Well, just gonna be doing that over again. We already saw these credits? Yeah, you're right. But hey, let's just talk. That's what's important. So yeah, that didn't clear up anything and only created more nonsense. Now you're caught up in the absolute... So basically, you'll get the entire series over again. Instead of Raiden, it'll be Liu Kang, who's in the god seat. I think. This is why you don't do time travel, folks. At this point, Mortal Kombat is trying to one-up the Zelda timeline. Well, you know what? I'll give Zelda this. At least they realize it's too muddled to ever make any sense of it, so they split it into 3 separate timelines. By the way, your video from earlier today was absolutely amazing. Well, thank you. I still think I could have done better, but it was the best I could do. I was already delayed it like by 3 or 4 days, so I'd like, go with what I had. It's excellent CBT, by the way. This is the Dragon Ball with... You know what? I'm gonna say that, Dragon Ball makes more sense. Even with its Trunks timeline stuff. So MK12 would be MK9, but with... Well, if I had to wager a guess, MK12 won't be called MK12, and it'll be like set back in the very first Mortal Kombat tournament. Who knows? You know, maybe that will allow them to be sane again. Who knows? Maybe. But I think their next game is another Injustice game, though. You love Mirai Trunks. You got to stream earlier. You slept after work. I usually only stream earlier when I'm doing a really big game. So you'll get plenty of early streams coming up because we got a lot of big open world games coming out in the next couple months. So you don't have much else to say about Aftermath since it was pointless, so can I point out how lousy the series has become in introducing new characters to the point that you skipped over Ferrator entirely, and yeah, but he didn't really have much to do in MKX. I did have a line originally about him, basically just being Master Blaster, but that was so obvious, and I'm pretty sure it's been pointed out many times before, that I ended up cutting it. And he doesn't really do anything else besides, yeah, I'm a Master Blaster clone, so I kind of left it out to make room for some other stuff. But yeah, it's gotten really bad at introducing new characters. Some of the concepts for characters are really good, but they just don't do much with them. And I think it's because it's a fighting game. There's only so much you can do. Unless you want to do something like Shenmue, where you're tied to one character. Didn't Mortal Kombat actually try to be something like Shenmue with one or two of those before Mortal Kombat Armageddon? Where you had almost like an RPG area you explore? And with like an actual dedicated main character. Deception? Yeah, your main character is like Shunjuko or something? They also had a God of War clone in the Shaolin Monks. It's a weird franchise. Shujiko, yeah. Thought it was Taven. Yeah, yeah, Armageddon had Taven, but I never played any of those games. So what's next? I don't know. I'll come up with something. Did they ever explain what happened to Shujiko and Taven in this new series? Since they were so important. Do friendships? I did all the friendships. Well, we might look at some of the new fatalities from the new characters if I have them unlocked. With this new DLC. There were in some personal endings? I see. That would make some sense. But like I said, you can never tell how canon those are. Doesn't Jax's ending have him going back in time and ending slavery or something? I remember there being a big guffaw over that, and along with a few other ones. You want to show us the Shang Tsung ending? I suppose if I can. I don't know if I'd have to play through the entire game again. You can always watch it on YouTube and not... Next game is going to be called Immortal Kombat, and you're just going to fight one enemy with both of you having infinite HP. A perfect metaphor for this franchise. You know, they might sell. Jax ended all cruelty and made Utopia. Damn. Guess we should have given him the crown then, shouldn't we? You would think that'd be kind of hard, but yeah. Now they need to add in Mr. Freeskin for Terminator. Will I ever go back to... Wonderful 101? I don't know. People didn't really seem to care about much about that stream. So I don't know if I will or not. It's been a while anyway, so I'd probably have to start over from the beginning. Am I going to play Kingdom Hearts spin-offs? Oh, God. Maybe, who knows? There's a few of them that I could do. Like, Dream Drop Distance and the prequel one. Those are kind of important. I don't know if I do... I guess sort of like the card game one. Though I think they got rid of the card game elements when they remade it in HD. Maybe those three. Since they are kind of, tied in a little bit better. Am I planning on sending Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? How could I? I mean, it's not really a game that takes itself seriously. I don't think I'll be sending that one, because I don't think it would really work. Have I ever streamed Code Veronica? I did. I streamed it one time, and I was playing the Xbox 360 version on my Xbox One. And I'm not sure if it's just the game is a bad port, or if it just the emulation was throwing the lighting off. It was almost too dark to see anything, so I had to stop. So hopefully they'll eventually remake that one. Or I can just get a version of it that actually will, you know, not... will actually be visible, I guess I should say. The new Kingdom Hearts rhythm game is important to the canon. I'm sure it is. Every single bit of that franchise, though, is important. Doesn't mean I care about it, though. Am I going to be playing Crisis Remastered? Actually, I probably will be playing that. Because I've never played Crisis before, and it's got a remake coming up. Well, remaster, I should say. So I might actually, you know, buy that one. It'll be a good, you know, especially if I can get the new 360, I mean the 3080 card. Be a good test for it. Birth by Sleep. I'm not playing 358 2 days. Chain of Memories. Like I said, Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, and maybe, you know, the Chain of Memories. Would you send the remaster of Kingdoms of Amalur re-recking? No, it looks too much like a MMO. That's meant to be played like a single player since it originally was developed as an MMO. It doesn't interest me that much. Why not 358 over 2? I can't do all of them. I can only take so much stupidity, you see. Chad, you're trying to, like, kill me, aren't you? Best way to play Code Veronica is on an emulator. Apparently so. I'm actually been actually, I see people mention Devil May Cry. I've actually been thinking of playing Devil May Cry 3 soon. And would I send Devil May Cry 3? I think it's doable. Might not make the best video ever, but I think it's definitely doable. Would I consider playing one of the PS2 Tomb Raider games? Maybe eventually. I do own them. Got them during a sale. So pretty cheap too. Did you do the Ninja Theory DMC? Yeah, I did a video on that. It's one of my very first videos, in fact. Start with Devil May Cry 1. I don't know, I feel like I'd rather play Devil May Cry 3 right now. Legend of Dragoon. You know, too bad that'd be one game Sony could remake. I'd be very happy. I don't see it happening, though. I need to play Mass Effect 2 to get the stupidity out of my brain. You hold that game in that high regard, do you? I've done so many, you've forgotten how many. I think I've got like over 150 or so videos at this point. I haven't kept count, but it's, you know, quite a few. You know, Chad, eventually I might reach a point where I've done all the older games that I want to do videos on and might just be stuck doing newer releases. That could happen. Is there anything redeemable about Devil May Cry 2? Not that I can think of. If someone would care to remind me of something great of a Devil May Cry 2, I'll be glad to throw it out there, but I can't. Assassin's Creed series? Well, I've got one of those to play coming up. I've got a lot of open world games to play soon, Chet. It's kind of exhausting to think about. Oh, by the way, I'll be playing the new Amnesia in October. That got a release date announced today. Along with every other YouTuber out there, a Twitch streamer, we'll all be playing it. Will I send Gravity Rush? That's the game where you play as the anime girl who floats around in the sky, right? I don't know, I've never played any of them. Bloodborne, it won't come to PC, just play it on PC. There's rumors that it might, so I'm kind of still waiting on that. Because I've heard it's got frame rate issues on PS4. What's wrong with Devil May Cry 2? Terrible game. So bad that they had to release 3 to make up for it. You're watching the Resident Evil 1 remake streams in the archive channel, but one of the videos is private for some reason, and you can't continue. Why? I don't think there's any of them that's privated. Unless it was like, you know, claimed and not available in your country. That sometimes happens on that kind of thing. But I don't recall it. I'll check it. Because I haven't privated any of them. But I'll take a look at it and see if there's an issue. Like Kingdom of Amalur, it's a fave of mine. It's not really a game that looks that interesting to me, though. I mean, I can't play everyone's favorites. I remember playing 2 as a kid, and I think I liked it. Well, it's probably a lot easier to like anything when you're a kid. When I was a kid, I liked the NES Total Recall game. I played it until the NES cartridge wore out. And that game's legendarily remembered as one of the worst. Would I like to be a god of Thunder and fire. I can think of better elements and other things. Devil May Cry 2 is so bad they had to make Devil May Cry 3 and Bayonetta. Well, no, really just Devil May Cry 3. Bayonetta came years later. Fallout 3 too old to sin? It's just hard to sin since of the story and how the characters work. 4 is more doable. Shadow of War game for the win. It's awesome and you're missing out. Yeah, but I've got a lot of open world games coming up and I don't want to add more to it. I gotta save that open world energy. The god of existential despair. You know, I think there needs to be like gods of like, you know, anti-depression. I think that'd be a good god to be. Did I ever play Remember Me? I played Remember Me and made a video on it. It's actually my second sin video that I ever did. Just sin everything. With enough time, eventually I will. Am I planning on sinning the OG Prince of Persia games? The first one's getting a remake, so I'll probably be playing that, and I might make a video on it. I'm hoping the graphics get cleaned up though, because that trailer did not look great. What games are coming up? Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs 3, Cyberpunk, Amnesia. There's a new Call of Duty game, a few others. It's gonna be a big, and then there's also some games that are being released with the new consoles that we don't know about yet. A lot of stuff. November is gonna be a very busy month. Puff is a bit bitter. Better? Well, good. I'm glad you're feeling better than Puff. Mafia 1, yeah, Mafia 1 comes out too. I'll be playing that. PS5 dropping on November 20th. Is that confirmed or is it still just rumors? System Shock remake is due at some point? Yeah, at some point. It's still probably a ways off. I mean, there's also a System Shock 3 due at some point. But I'm not really paying too much attention to those right now until they're actually near release. My hype for 13 remake, that's still TV. I've never played the original 13, so I can't really be hyped for it. Well, I think I might have played a demo for it on PS2 once. I played the original Amnesia and its second Sleep for Pigs or whatever it was called isn't that great. First Amnesia is a classic, but I think I'd just rather play the new one when it comes out. I can be a god of tea. You know, I'm pretty sure there actually were gods of tea in China and other Asian countries. I didn't know you... well, I don't hate DMC4, I just think it's kind of a letdown. Mechanically it's sound, but it's just, you know, the story, characters, and bosses are all kind of lame. And it just... the second half of the game is just you going back through the first half of the game. And Marcus Franz Xavier Johannes really owns a lot of copyrights. Alpha Protocol? I never played it, and I think it's hard to get a copy of it these days. I don't think it's sold digitally anywhere. I know there's a campaign in the original Amnesia game. Oh, there's a second campaign in the original Amnesia game. I didn't know about that then. I thought you were talking about the sequel. Have I or would I ever send Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door? I don't usually send that kind of game, since, you know, no voice acting. And also Nintendo's kind of iffy on that sometimes. I don't think it'd work very well. Also, it's a jokey game that, you know, plays up that it's a video game a lot. You still own a Steam copy of Alpha Protocol? I didn't even know it was available on Steam.
Story.
Should we check out some of the new fatalities, chat?
Towers of Time. Story. Tower. Classic. Crit. Conquer. Fight. Local.
If it'll let me.
Tournament. Local. Tournament. Fight. Customize. Learn. Practice. Fatality training.
Nope, seems like they're still locked out for me. Well, we can see Fujins, yeah, and we can see Robocops and Shiba. Yeah, so we got just 3 we can look at. You would think Sindel's would be available, but no, you have to pay more for her. God, I hate Warner Brothers so fucking much. Alright, let's check out RoboCops. No, even Shang Tsung, what? You have to purchase Shang Tsung. What? God, you fucking company. Fucking Warner Brothers, man. You want to know, this Aftermath costs $40 goddamn dollars, by the way. $40 goddamn dollars. And you get just 3 new characters with it that you can use in, outside of, the story mode. I paid more for the DLC. I just bought than the actual games, and I bought it during a sale.
Sub-Zero. The Hourglass.
At least it's tax deductible. Yeah, it is, but still, it's still kind of shitty.
Finish him.
Oops. Seems aggressively violent, RoboCop. No, shoot him in the balls. I want him CNT. This is what you're made for.
Fatality. RoboCop wins.
Yeah, what's his other fatality, chat? Someone's gotta know it. But I know I haven't unlocked it yet. Or maybe I have. No, it's locked. It's locked? But it's friendship. Friendship, breaking it down. Back, down, forward, down, circle. Nope.
RoboCop wins.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Finish him.
I'm trying to do the friendship. Back, down, forward, down, circle. Back, down, forward, down. I think I'm too close.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Forward, down, forward, square for the second. Up close or from mid distance?
Finish him.
Oh yes, the balls!
Fatality. RoboCop wins. Flawless victory.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. No, you're gonna be written up for that one, Murphy. Let me try the friendship again. Yeah, friendship is back, down, forward, down, circle, mid.
Finish him.
I am programmed to get down. It is my prime directive. Writing people up in a future dystopian Detroit? Nah. Let's check out Fujin's fatality.
Fujin. Sub-Zero. Blue Sea Dragon Grotto.
Can't help it if I'm fresh. It's my prime directive. Yeah, I've seen that Revit Grab battle.
Finish him.
He knows the wind scar technique, Chad. He's got so potential. Oof.
Fatality.
I think these people have bad childhoods. I need the other one. Forward, back, down, triangle, close.
Finish him.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Fatality.
Well, it seems like the second one is kind of a lot shorter.
Flawless victory.
I thought it was gonna like you'll spin him around with the air and you'll just rip his intestines out by keeping his foot on it.
Finish him.
Alright. Friendship. Back, down, triangle.
Friendship. Fuji wins. Flawless victory.
We'll fly back. Right. Yeah, I think Shiva's the only other one we can see, isn't it? Yeah. Seriously though, Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung and Sindel should have been unlocked. I can understand that they kept, Spawn and Joker and technically even Robocop and Terminator. But for some reason Robocop is the only one you get with it. And along with these two. So bizarre.
Shiva.
Yeah. Yeah, it just really irks me that you don't get those. Oh well.
Shiva.
Should have gotten the Aftermath bundle with all the characters. That would have costed even more then.
Sub-Zero. The Hourglass.
I've already seen Satrion stuff.
Finish him.
Down, square. Oh, she degloved him. The most gruesome panty shot that has ever been taken.
Shiva wins. Flawless victory.
Alright, what's the other one for her? She's making wine. Forward, down, forward, X. Close.
Finish him. Fatality.
You know, when they do that well, the sound mixing, it's only when the fatalities come out and they make the, chunky sounds. Friendship time. Did you guys like the fatality-inspired intro on the video, by the way? State, friendship, crystal clear. Forward, back, down, square. Outworld's got talent.
Friendship. Shiva wins. Flawless.
I liked flying kites as a kid. You know, I actually did that for a short period of time, and I kind of did. Intro was cool. Glad you guys liked Rune's work. We would have taken it a step further and had like a wall with shadows on it that you would have seen animated, but we didn't have time. It took me forever to come. Well, it took a while. For the longest time, I did not have an idea for what the intro would be, since the game. Usually, we try to copy something from the game, but they didn't really give us anything. I think that's everything. Now, no other. Can't really see any of the other new characters. Hold hold on. Is it possible to go and see the other ending real quick?
Part 1. Part
No, I have to play
2.
through the entire thing again, apparently.
Part 1. Mortal Kombat 11. Towers. Crypt.
Do Devora. Yeah, I've done all of them except for the ones I don't have unlocked.
Story.
I guess you guys have to see the Shang Tsung ending on YouTube or something. You didn't know I have an editor? I don't have an editor. I do have a graphic designer in Rune who makes the intros for me. I do all the editing myself. Mainly because I don't have the skill when it comes to animating, so I pay Rune for that. You can just do that part and replay that part. Let me see real quick.
Part credits. Win checkmate.
Alright, Chad, you want to see the other ending real quick before we sign off? Let's even get a little check mark.
You should have accepted my offer, Kronika. I would have allowed you.
Choose your destiny.
Long have I had visions of this moment. I will savor your death for eternity.
You are mad, Shang Tsung. Your visions are nothing. Delusions of an addled mind.
Fight!
I might get my ass kicked though. Yo, Shang Tsung is not that good to control. Ow, because of that shit. They should have had the movie song playing. That would have been great, actually. I mean, they did use it in the trailer, so they could have done that. That's right, you got teleports now. Ah. Don't you have like time powers now or some shit? Oh, I love that. No, I'm not good with Shang Tsung at all. I know I'm dead. Try that again.
Long have I had visions of this moment. I will savor your death for eternity.
You are mad, Shang Tsung. Your visions are nothing. Delusions of an addled mind.
Fight.
Also, your new outfit kind of sucks. Oh, that sounded painful. Not gonna lie.
Your soul is weak.
It's like that is one of his moves. I'm gonna drop a corpse on you. Alright, there we go.
Breathe deeply in your final moments, Chosen One. For now, your existence ends in
So which do you think is gonna be the canon ending, Chad?
all the power that was once yours is mine. Forever.
Is it official that Lose is the official canon ending? Very loud.
Speak, minions.
Minions.
My lord, your will is done.
Outworld, Earthrealm, the Netherrealm. All are conquered.
Per your command, Chaos Realm and Order Realm are next. All realms will soon yield to your influence.
He made himself very big.
It has begun.
Oh, do you have to keep repeating the line? They really like that line, don't they? I mean, I know he can read it well. But, there you go. Yeah, I can see why the other one's canon. How would you fight Big Shang Tsung? You have to get big yourself, that's how. He said the line, yeah, but for about the 30th time. I think he said every line that he's, you know, people remember from the movie, in fact. No, we don't need to see this again. Well, chat, there we go. Our adventures in Mortal Kombat are now complete until like the next game. Did I just skip this?
Story.
We're all out of combats. Complete, yes, with a K. I think their next game is gonna be like a, you know, another DC fighting game though, so it'll probably be a while before we get another one. Now just do Injustice 1. I guess there is that one, but I don't want to do any more fighting games for the time being. I'm all fighting gamed out. Well, chat, I think we're gonna call it there. It's been a good stream. Ends just in time, too. Thank you for being here tonight and joining me. If you haven't checked out the new video on Mortal Kombat 10, that's up on YouTube, by the way. If you haven't followed me out here on Twitch, you can hit that follow button, and you can join the Discord by typing in the Discord code into the chat box below. Tomorrow I'll be streaming again, though I'm not really sure what I'll be streaming. I'll think of something. Because I've already played through MK11 and Marvel's Avengers, so I'm good for both of those. So, get ready for something old, I guess. But thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs, all that good stuff. Thank you to the mod team. And thank you, chat, for being so chill. I'm gonna call it there. Try to get some extra sleep tonight because I've been up late for the past couple nights working on video stuff. So I wish you all a great, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Later, everyone.